What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your next installment in the Should You Take Blank 6-Star Gold series. But here's a twist from the way we've been doing it. You see, I'm normally on what I call the Candy Store account. That is the version of Scopely's accounts that allows content creators like myself to access all of the characters, max leveled, etc. You'll notice, though, that Becky right there has 40 levels that she could get. Her moves could be leveled up. Her entourage, could be having something else. So what's going on there? Well, this is my Becky Lynch. So the variation on this video isn't just should you take Zombie Becky to 6-star gold, but why did I make sure that Zombie Becky was one of the first females, if not the first female on my roster to go 6-star gold. So let's take a look at her. This is mine, which does mean I do not have her gear. If I were to have the gear, that is even bigger of a slam dunk because it's 6 more moves. All color moves start with 6 more MP, which is just insane. So I'm really hoping this October that maybe that comes my way. But that also just shows you, like, hey, this isn't some, tricked out, although I do have a lot of tricks. This is really the way we run her. And so here's how we run her. Triple black is the way to go. I know triple blue gets a lot of love, but here's the deal again. These, moves that do damage based on a certain gem type that are prior to 6-star gold don't carry over as well. So 6 million damage to opponent and self used to be pretty big, but and while that does help out, this bite move down here, it does mean that, getting your health below 75% with 6 million used to be one move. Now you would have to do it multiple times, plus the opponent's going to hit you. It just doesn't seem to be the way to go. And again, like the putrid, not that most people ran her green anyway, but the bonus damage per trap gem just isn't the way we're going to go with this. It just doesn't scale up to gold. So triple black not only scales to gold, it is a monster at gold. You'll notice none of my moves are maxed out for this meta, and I'm still quite enjoying her. So on the moveset, you've got the 6 MP black double barrel drop kick. Deal damage, make 25 random gems into trap. If broken by your opponent, deal damage and increase your black gem damage by 30%. That is huge. And it's 2 turns, which is nice. If broken by you, steal health, which is also okay. Not huge, but great. Then the disarm her. Submission, place 7 submission gems, do damage for 4 turns, and then the remaining turn into multiply gems of strength 8. And then the belly to back suplex, deal damage, make 26 random gems into black. On your entourage here, let's go loadout. Actually, we don't want that loadout so much anymore. Let's do this. Previous. So you're going to want to run Woods for Black MP unless you have her gear, because obviously that would be a big deal. You wouldn't need him, but you're going to most of the time. And then the other one you want is Dude Love. I don't think I've ever actually recommended Dude Love before, but I would recommend him right here. Black gems do 35% more damage and create 1 more black gem. And for Dude Love, you'll notice right here, his max trainer ability is at 9k. I would wager a guess that at some point they will increase that. Let's hope. But then I would put down Mr. Steamboat for trap gems, do 100% more damage and create 2 more trap gems. You could, of course, also put more trap gems right here with Dakota Kai, but the black gem damage I think is preferable. And then we've got Zombie Live for black gems, do 30% more damage. You saw on my original loadout here, you could also run Zombie Edge, which would give you a flat 12k damage. But remember, at 6-star gold, 30% is greater than 12k at all colors, and it's even greater than 18k at your primary color, which your primary color is, of course, blue. Couple other tricks I have for her. I don't have gear, but I do now have a 100% gem damage strap. Usually for these I show you a 50%, but I've actually got this. This is mine, and I'm not going to swap around a bunch of stuff because, as you can see, I'm out of coins for that. So 100% gem damage plus double fury 2. I do have a black move damage there, and I do have all gem damage 35%. I don't have a lot of these, but one of them definitely goes on Becky. As far as plates go, the Badass Jacket, whenever you generate 3 submission gems, increase your yellow and black gems by 100%. And then I use the Underdog Story. Whenever you break 4 or more black gems, generate 10 random red, just to cover up any of those additional trap gems that I might not have hit, or multi-gems that I might not hit from there. So that's my Becky. Let me show you how she does and why I absolutely think she is 100% worthy of going to 6-star gold, because we're not answering the question, should you take her, because I've already taken her said height up and into the world. So the way you do this, you lay down your trap gems. They are going to be random, so that is, one disadvantage, but you actually want them to get broken as much as possible. And then you lay your 4-turn sub. If you were to drop it into a 3-turn with a trainer, that'd be awesome, but then again, you don't want to mess up getting as much trap gem and black gem damage as possible. So I'm going to lay these closer towards the bottom. You are wanting to put them to where they don't, like this one right here. I would hate for her to break, but at the same time, I want her to break those other 2 trap gems. Or if she slides it down and breaks that row, so I've kind of positioned it that way. You could obviously put them on loot boxes and various things like that. It's kind of a gamble. You don't want to break as many multi-gems as possible, but you do want her to break as much trap gem as possible. So that's the conundrum here. And then we're going to do our hit. Now, Jade is going to sub us if we don't beat her turn 1. Usually, I'm hitting anywhere in the 35 on the very lowest, everything went wrong sort of end. Like, that was kind of actually not as good. Or 67 million right there for a decent hit. I probably could have hit a lot harder than that if I would have gotten those remaining trap and multi-gems. So, 67 million. Easy peasy, definitely breaks the power rating scale of 5 right there. And she doesn't need a whole lot. I don't have her gear. I do have 100% gem damage. The Badass Jacket has been pretty readily available. And the Underdog Story was just available as of this recording. The weekend I'm recording this, so they are making it more available. So doesn't need a lot and can hit really hard. So that is the video for Becky. 100% you should take Zombie Becky 6-star gold. In fact, actually, let me show you this real quick before we end the video. Of the women that I have taken 6-star gold, she was my first and most important move. So you can see right there, I have 4 ladies at 6-star gold. I stand by all 4 of them, obviously. Charlotte is my favorite gameplay style-wise, but I also don't have her gear, and so Becky hits harder. Rhea is a monster. She hits turn 1 like nobody's business, but she often can get nerfed because she uses the 2 colors. Becky rarely does, so Becky is by far my best, most consistent, and I just really love her gameplay style. Liv also decent, but in terms of Acrobat females, you can see I prioritized her over Rhea initially, although I did just take her, over Indy, over Bianca. I mean, oops. Well, anyway. And I do love that Becky as well. So that is your should you take Becky Zombie Acrobat to 6-star gold? The answer is yes, as quickly as possible. She's incredible. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Like this video. Send it over to your friend or faction mate who's going, hey, I got Zombie Becky. Maybe it's the October event and they've just put her back in there or something. You go back and find this video and send it to your faction mate who's like, I don't know if I should take her up or not. Is she any good? Here's your answer. Send them the video. Tell them to like, subscribe, and share, because truly, we do this to help you guys, and hopefully it is. So that's it. I've talked too much. I'll see you later. Bye.